My name is Sean Griffin. I am the CEO and founder of Startup Cup and co-founder of We Create Initiative. Yeah, so we're on a mission to change the world through entrepreneurship by basically unleashing local innovation to drive global prosperity. We do this through a portfolio of entrepreneurial programs that I've developed, designed, and implemented. Our flagship program is the Startup Cup Challenge, which is an acceleration program operating in 60 countries. We also have our growing global network of women entrepreneurship centers, We Create centers, that are growing in 6 countries. So we're growing this global network, women entrepreneurship centers, where the first one to launch has been in Pakistan. Everything that we do is based around a methodology that I learned while growing up and cutting my entrepreneurial teeth in Silicon Valley, and that is a bootstrapping methodology for building businesses, which means that we promote you don't need funding, you need revenue. So our focus is to move away from funding as the priority and instead put emphasis and focus on generating revenue as a way to self-fund the business. We use visual thinking tools, self-guided visual thinking tools, Viz tools, as a way to support anyone, any background, any education level to design, test, and build a business. It also enhances the acceleration of the business building process, problem solving, and ultimately achieving goals and objectives. Pakistan in particular is, a passion of mine. This year, it's the country I've been in the most, so I think with this trip, have been in Pakistan now for 52 days total this year. And since 2013, have worked with over 1,000 startups in Pakistan. That would include Islamabad, Lahore, Peshawar, and Karachi. What we find in Pakistan is that entrepreneurs are hungry and driven to successfully move their business forward as quickly as possible. We find that there's a diversity of ideas. So one of the other things that differentiates Startup Cup and the We Create Center and the We Create Initiative is that we are open to any type of business idea. And so with that, we work with any particular type of industry you can imagine with regards to ecosystem and entrepreneur development. So Pakistan Startup Cup is one that I've been working on closely with the Thai Islamabad team, who are the local organizers. So we license Startup Cup to local organizers who then are the ones who actually do the implementation. We support and we advise and we consult on how to improve, also on training and developing the mentors that support the entrepreneurs. With the We Create Center, I'm the executive director of the overall project, and so as the designer of the We Create Center model, have been focused on the implementation, the organizational development, program training, and ongoing what we call intelligent evolution. So we're constantly evolving, modifying, and adapting to the situation and the realities of what we're seeing with regards to the entrepreneurs. We're having real success with the entrepreneurs here, particularly in the We Create Center. Also within Pakistan Startup Cup. This year with Pakistan Startup Cup, we've worked with over 475 startups. Yeah, so visual thinking is powerful stuff. So visual thinking works with your brain's natural ability to process information. So we're not born linear thinkers. We're born more radiant thinkers. We're born more non-linear thinkers. When people get introduced to our self-guided visual thinking tools, or we train them on how to become visual thinkers, it's like riding a bike. They get back up on it. They don't even necessarily realize that when they were children, they were visual thinkers, and still are. And so we reconnect them back to their childhood and that which is natural. And what that does is a number of things. One, it helps accelerate learning. It helps increase retention of information, sometimes up to 200% better retention of information. It helps connect dots, so it drives innovation. So people start connecting different and disparate ideas into something new, which is really what innovation is about. It boosts the creative IQ, so people actually become more creative naturally. So again, they're thinking of bigger, better ideas. They're problem solving at a better and a more improved rate. And so what we find here in Pakistan, as we do around the world, is that it's like light bulbs start going off and people start getting excited, motivated, because they start understanding different elements and technical pieces of designing and building a business that they didn't understand before, because we've simplified it in a really beautiful way. It's not less complex, but it is more approachable and easier to understand. And so what we find here in Pakistan is that it's been adopted at a very high rate. Of all of those 1,000 startups I spoke about have been using our visual thinking tools, in particular our business model scorecard, as a method to grow and build their business.